is Memorial Day. I just did the Lee Greenwood song, God Bless the USA. Thank you to all the great men and women. They made the ultimate sacrifice for all of us to enjoy the freedom that we enjoy today. God bless all of them. God bless their families. God bless the United States of America. God bless the USA. It's not going to be a long live because I do got to go out. We're going to be getting a nice feast, and we're going to be eating good, and it's because of the great men and women who served our great country that I have the opportunity to enjoy this freedom. And I just want you to know I appreciate all of them, all of active military, all of our vets, the ones who made the ultimate sacrifice. God bless them all. And I did this song, as I said. You can see it on my last video. Was Lee Greenwood, God Bless the USA. So that's the first thing I wanted to do, was give thanks to all of the great men and women who serve our country, especially, I mean, the ones who gave the ultimate sacrifice. It is just such all my heart and all of my just appreciation to them. I have no words. There's no words to express how much I appreciate them. And other than that, it's a family day. My father-in-law, he served in the Coast Guard. We're gonna go visit him. He's a vet, and we go and visit. Today, my grandfather, he served. My uncle Joe served. I wanted to serve. I didn't. I wanted to actually go. I know you're gonna find it funny. I was this close to going into the army band because I was a musician and I really, really wanted to do it, and I didn't do it, and I do regret it. It's one of my big regrets. I should have did it. I could have saw the world, a lot more of the world. I saw some of the world. I could have served our great country. It's one of my regrets, but I will not lie to you and tell you I did something I did not do. But many, many people in my family have served. God bless them all. And I just getting back to AMC. I listen. I already told you that all the Lou fans were going to come to his defense on why Lou didn't show a postcard, and they all came to his defense. Like Crypto Fan, oh, I have 30,000 shares of AMC. He said, and I never received a card. I already told you all of this. It's not really a shocker. It's not a surprise to me. Listen, Lou has one or two things going for him, and I'm going to tell you what it is, okay? I believe a lot of it is fraudulent. It's bots. It's not real views, okay? It's not real subscriptions, and that's just what I believe. Look, I can't prove it, so I'll say it's alleged, but I believe that, and I believe that, like, it'll be someone commenting, it'll be Lou himself, but it'll be like a different name, and so it seems like someone's defending Lou, but it's Lou defending himself. You follow me? Why am I the chicken father? I don't know why. Can you tell me why I'm the chicken father? He calls me the chicken father. Daniel Sam used to call me the chicken father. So you're too late to that assessment. Daniel Sam used to call me the chicken father. And it was because he wanted me to stand up to all of the haters. He wanted me to stand up to Lou. He wanted me to stand up to everybody, and that I did. And now Daniel Sam loves me. So now thinks I'm the best. But anyway, look, it's all good. I know what the truth is, and it's enough for me. It's enough for me to know what the truth is with Lou. Okay, Lou doesn't own any AMC. Lou is simply using this as a talking point to get views and to get subscriptions. So you know what? I know the truth. If you all want to be brainless, brainwashed idiots, you go ahead and watch that guy. Okay, that's just very simple. You could all be brainless, brainwashed morons. And you know what? Why stop at just watching Lou? Why not, like, seriously, why not buy all of his mugs, buy his hats? Why don't you send him super chats? Why don't you tell Lou to open up a GoFundMe page called Lou Casa, buy Lou a penthouse, buy Lou a Porsche, buy Lou two Teslas. You know, you already paid his, listen, all of you already paid his restitution of 73,000. So why not go? Like, I seriously, like, why not go further? You know what I mean? It's the truth. So But anyway, I'm not an idiot. I know the truth, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. So, that's the end of that. As far as like AMC, everybody's been talking about it. Look, none of us really have too much control over what's going to happen here, unfortunately. It's in the hands of the judge. You know what I mean? It's in the hands of really which way she's going to go with this. All right, whatever. I never lied in my life, Ape Daddy. Ape Daddy Dingleberries, never a lie. Never lied. So anyway, I'm gonna just ignore this guy. He's filled with too much hate. Um, it's really up to the judge to see where she's gonna go with this. That's why listen. I know everyone's making video after video. We could do that all day long. We can make videos all day long on how much we hate Adam Aaron. How much we've been screwed, how much we've been effed over. How much corruption is going on at AMC. You know what I mean? And we could do this all day long, but it's not going to change the fact of what the judge is going to rule. So let's just see what happens. Let's see, what the settlement's going to be. Let's see how many shares that we get to keep. Let's just see what happens. And let's even see, maybe by some miracle, there won't be a 1 for 10 reverse stocks, but I think there's going to be. I think that's pretty much in the bag. But I always try to keep optimistic. I always try to keep positive. I'm definitely from Brooklyn, brother. What it's like? Is it that? Do you just like talk garbage because you have nothing else to say? Is that what it is? So so you just talk garbage. It's like I'm not from Brooklyn. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. You friggin' moron. These nuts. Hey, what's up? How you doing? That's my Father's Day gift. My wife bought me it's like a massage cream or some shit. It's called These Nuts for Father's Day. I'd be rubbing that all over my balls thanks to my courtesy of my wife. It's just amazing how much like hate you guys have. I just don't know why. Stage four cancer actually in one case lasted 25 years for one woman. Lasted 25 years. You know what it has to do with? Okay, I'm gonna explain to you. Good health care, okay, and a will to live, okay, and a really really great family that has a great support system, okay. So when you have those, see, my wife has those things. She has a family that's a great support system that's behind her. She has great health care, and she has a strong desire and will to live. And when you have those three things, amazing things happen. It's a lot of heat, yeah. But you want to know the way I look at it, Crest fan, 28. Hate and love equals the same thing on YouTube views. Can I explain all of you a very simple fact? Listen to me. We're in a game of what's called views. That's the game here. It's not about it's not a popularity contest. You understand? It's not like, so I'll give you an example, right? Is it nice to be? It's like, you ever see the movie A Bronx Tale? Where Sonny, Cologio, Cologio, he asked Sonny, he says, Sonny, if you had a choice, would you rather be feared or loved? Right? And he goes, it's nice to be loved, but I'd rather be feared. Fear lasts longer. You understand? So it's kind of a very similar thing with me with YouTube. Would I rather be loved or hated? I don't give a shit, honestly. I'd rather be watched. that's the I want views. You understand? So if you're watching my video and you're calling me a fat, disgusting, hairy meatball, it's a view. If you're watching my video and you say, hey, Father, you're a great piano player, you got a lot of talent, thank you. It's a view. But in both cases, whether you're complimenting me or whether you're insulting me, it's a view. You see, once again, I already proved all of this, Ape Daddy. You're just ignorant. You're an ignorant stunad. Listen to me. I beat Lou in every single. Okay, let's talk about how many ways I beat Lou. Currently, I have over 1.3 million more views than Lou. Now, you can keep saying all the time, you can keep saying he's going to catch up in a week. Okay, but he didn't catch up yet. He didn't catch up yet. So you can keep saying that, but it's called an assumption. It's called an assumption. As of today, I have over 1.3 million more views than Lou. Now, another thing that all of you haters would say, you would always say it's not about multiple videos. Listen to this. This is what all you haters said. It's about who has the most views on an individual video. I beat Lou in that area too. Lou's most popular video, he has 18,000 views. My most popular video, I have 102,000 views. So I beat Lou in that category as well. All right, so that's it. I am the superior YouTuber. I don't know what I got my AMC postcard. Look, you got to get that postcard, man, because you have to understand if there's a settlement and you don't receive that postcard, there's a possibility that you might be left out and you might wind up getting less shares or something. Bro, you got to get that postcard. So just contact AMC Corporate. You know, if you have to maybe take a little screenshot of your portfolio, you know, show them, you know, it had to be, you had to own it though through a certain date. I think it was something August of 2022 or something like that on. It says it on the postcard. But you need to contact, you know, I would contact your brokerage if it's Fidelity, whoever you're dealing with. I'd contact them. I'd contact AMC Corporate. You need to do that. You know, see. Unfortunately, this is going to be an excuse. Lou lucks out again. Lou's very lucky. He is. He's a lucky guy. So now Lou's excuse is going to be that because other AMC apes did not receive postcards, he's going to claim, hey, I didn't receive a postcard either. But in Lou's case, the reason why he didn't receive a postcard is because he never owned, never at any point in time, he never owned AMC. So, but he gets to use that as an excuse. He gets to use that as an excuse. I got my Arnold Palmer here, baby. I love this shit. Iced tea and lemonade. So that's going to be Lou's excuse now. So many apes said they didn't receive postcards. Neither did I. Neither did I. I didn't receive any postcard. Lou does not own AMC. You know what it is? Lou is just picking something. Look, he established himself. He established himself in the AMC community. And he's picking a topic that keeps getting him views. And that's it. And that's what he's going to keep doing. But he tries so hard. He tries to get away from AMC. You know, that's why he's pushing Bed Bath & Beyond. He's trying to figure out some sort of a way. You know, he tried it with crypto. Crypto didn't work so much. He tried it with Ripple. He tried it with, XRP. Didn't work so much. His audience kept demanding him to talk about AMC. But now I'm starting to see that they're getting a little open to certain things. Like he caught their attention with GTII. Remember when he said that GTII was going to go to $100, he was going to grow his beard like Santa Claus down to his balls. He lied about that. He's the liar. It's Lou. Okay. Then he caught the attention with COSM. The CEO effed up everybody. Now he's trying to go the Bed Bath & Beyond route. How's the political crime climate up there in New York? Well, I'm in New Jersey. I live in the Jersey Shore, just so that you know. I grew up in Brooklyn. My whole life was spent in Brooklyn, New York. But, now I'm, with a family now. We're in the Jersey Shore. Out here, it's very peaceful. Like it's crazy out here. Barnegat is a very peaceful town. The Jersey Shore is very peaceful. There's really not much going. Yeah, yes, that's right. Ape Daddy. It's very, very peaceful. I watch the Jersey Show. It's a good show. A lot of people who live, Guidos, a lot of people who live in the Jersey Shore actually now are from Brooklyn and, New York, Staten Island. They're moving from Staten Island and Brooklyn to Jersey, the Jersey Shore. Like literally, I would say like over 50% of my whole block are from Brooklyn and Staten Island. You know what's crazy? I feel more at home. I feel more at Brooklyn here in Jersey. Like I went to. I'll give you an example. I went to the Brooklyn Square Pizzeria, which is very similar to L&B Spumoni Gardens. And I was telling them, we're all talking about Brooklyn, Brooklyn. And Iona goes, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "This is Brooklyn," he says. Now, this is Tom's River. He goes, "This is Brooklyn." And I started thinking about it. He has a point because, how can I say this in a nice way without sounding like a total jerk off? Brooklyn, there's not too many Italians anymore, you know? You know what happened is the Asian community came in. They offered top dollar for real estate. See what they do. It's very weird what the Asian community does. Like how like you'll buy like a two-family house, right? But you'll have like five or seven of their family members. They all chip in and they buy the houses in cash. So it's weird. It's like so. It's not like two people living there, like several people, and they'll break up the whole house. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be mean. I've seen it happen already a million times, and they make it into like a say a 2 bedroom or a 4 bedroom house will become a 7 8 bedroom house, and they pay cash. They pay cash. They'll pay like 1.2, 1.3 million dollars for a house, and that's it. The Italians take it because the Italians bought this house back in the 1940s for like $30,000. They bought this house for like $40,000, and someone's giving them 1.4 million. So they're out of there, man, and that's it. And then typically they go to Florida or something like that. They retire. It's not that they couldn't afford to stay. Listen, if you paid let me ask you a question, A Patty. If you paid $30,000 for a house and someone offered you 1.4 million, you would probably sell too. I mean, come on, I don't blame them, but it's just unfortunate that that happened because there's really not that many Italians left. That's it. It's like it's crazy. I went to Brooklyn not too long ago, and I grew up around Avenue U, West 12th Street, Gravesend, and I went to John's Deli, which is the famous John's Deli, on Stillwell Avenue, right off 86th Street, and I'm in there, and everybody's like Asian. Like like I told the guy, let me get a meatball parmesan here. I said, put a little extra mozzarella cheese on it. I'm sitting down and everybody's Asian, and I'm looking around. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone or something. Look, I'm not trying to be prejudiced. I'm not prejudiced. Okay, it's just that like you have to try to understand that like it's weird when you're in a place like John's Deli and everyone's Asian. You understand? It's weird. All right, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm glad that they enjoy meatball Parmesan Heroes. I'm glad that they enjoy eggplant Parmesan Heroes. And I'm not trying to be a jerk off. It's just a little weird to a guy like me who grew up in Brooklyn with all Italians. That's all. So, but God bless them. That's it. They pretty much rule Brooklyn at this point. The Brooklyn song that I wrote, it's really primarily about the 70s and the 80s in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It's not because a lot of people like ask me that sometimes. Like when they'll like say they'll be like, "Richie, things have changed in Brooklyn." I'm like, "No shit." You know when things have changed in Brooklyn when you go to like I used to go to the Vegas diner. It was one of the most famous diners, right? And it's a friggin' like I don't know. It's like a Chinese buffet. You know what I mean? I used to go to Ravioli Fair on the corner of 14th Avenue and 86th Street, and it's a Taekwondo friggin' karate place now. So it's like it's changed. Yeah, Brooklyn has changed. But the Brooklyn that so what's funny when we go to L&B Spumoni Gardens, right? It's like no one's Asian in that place. No one. It's all people who lived in Brooklyn, like say 10, 15, 20 years ago. So what we do is we all go there. Like I come from Jersey, other people come from North Carolina, other people come from wherever it is, Staten Island or wherever they live, but they used to live in Brooklyn. So the funny thing is every time I go to Spumoni Gardens, LV Spumoni Gardens, I see all the people I knew from the old neighborhood. It's like so I feel like in my mind I feel like I'm back home. Now understand something. I know this sounds horrible the way I'm speaking, but it's kind of like how can I put this? Imagine if like how can I put this? Imagine if like you went to like China and everybody there was Italian. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like you got the Italian flag, you got the St. Rosalia feast in China. It would be a little weird, right? Would it be a little weird? So that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be mean. Look, God bless them. God bless their families. Many of my very good friends are Asian. You understand? And I'm not trying to be mean in any way, shape, or form, but you just have to try to understand that when you're on 18th Avenue, you understand? And you have the St. Rosalia feast, and there's Zeppelis, and there's the sausage and pepper heroes. You're just used to a certain element. You're used to Italians. It just doesn't seem right when everybody is Asian. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying there's anything bad about it, but that's just the way it turned out, you know? Plus, it's not just, Asians. You have the Hasidic Jewish community. What happened was I started seeing it when I was growing up. So I was on 18th Avenue. I started seeing the Hasidic Jewish community were buying in the very low, the 40s, like West 40s. Then it went to the 50s. Then it went to the 60s. You know what I mean? And it kept going and going. 70s, 80s. So they're taking over now. So it's crazy. I remember when I was a kid, like once you passed, it was called Borough Park. Once you were in that area, it was all Hasidic Jews. But now it went from all the way up. Now you could be on like 75th Street, you know what I mean, in 18th Avenue, and they're there, the Hasidic Jewish community is there. So it's like Brooklyn has changed. Brooklyn is no longer very, very little Italian at this point. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you too, brother. Sam the Great. You have a safe, good weekend too. Look, I don't know what to say, man. I know I come across like an asshole. I don't mean to, because you have to understand. Look, a lot of my very good friends are Asian. They're very good friends of mine, and they live in Brooklyn, but they always lived in Brooklyn. See, the Asian friends that I had, they were there when I was a kid growing up. So, but they even agree with me. They even agree with me. They were like, I don't know what happened, Rich, but we took over. They kind of joke with me. I was like, yeah, I know. To be honest with you, the closest probably subway would be probably, I would think, it would probably be Avenue U. I was never a big subway guy, man. I was never a big subway guy. I always drove. I can tell you it's Stillwell Avenue. It's right off 86th Street, L&B Spumoni Gardens. But as far as the subway, I really can't help you out there. I don't take the subway that much. And the subways changed a lot too when I did take it. When I was like a kid, it used to be like the N train, and now the N train changed. And I don't really take, subways. But I can tell you it's off Stillwell Avenue and 86th Street. The Brooklyn song. Ugh. I know you guys don't want to hear this, but I'll just show you really quick. See, like when I wrote the Brooklyn song, it was really primarily about me being a kid in Brooklyn, growing up in Brooklyn. So like the first part of the song, hold on. I say, grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs at Nathan's and the Cyclone for a ride. Is that great words? Cruising down 86th Street. Got my window open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night at Bay Ridge. I picked up a girl I made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food. What was it? At Del Rio Diner. They closed Del Rio Diner. That used to be on Kings Highway. Nothing makes me feel finer. I'll show you really quickly. This is my song, the Brooklyn song. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs and Nathan's and the Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. That's a little bit of the Brooklyn song. Guys talking to four people. People always say this like all the time. They keep breaking my balls. But you know what? You know what I find funny is that I have. Are you ready? Let's talk. Let's talk about this. Over 7.3 million views. How did your buddy Lou? How's he doing? I'm 1.3 million views over him. Okay. I have. Are you ready? Over 18,000 videos uploaded. Okay. Guess what? I'm catching up to the world's most successful YouTube channel, T-Series, okay? They have 19,000 videos uploaded. So you know what I find funny is like you never talk about my accomplishments. You'll talk about, you'll talk about stuff like this, that there'll only be a few people in the live. And guess what? It doesn't make a difference to me because at the end of the day, people watch let me tell you something that you don't understand, you Mama Luke, is that people watch this video after it's done. So like, let's say there's only 4 people here, right? And then let's say 10 hours, 15 hours, whatever passes, it'll go to 100, 200 views or higher. So it's a game of views. Don't you understand? This is a game of views. You guys don't understand that because you have friggin' brains the size of friggin' squirrels, the size of pigeons. It's about, okay, you want to know, if you know who you should make fun of, you should make fun of people like Dale. You know Dale's Garage, Daddy's Boy Dale, RuPaul Dale. That's who you need to make fun. Guy doesn't even have 100,000 views. Guy 80,000 views. That's the person you need to be breaking balls with. But you're breaking balls with somebody who's got 7.4 million views. You're breaking balls with someone who makes actual money on YouTube. I make money doing this. And let me tell you something. A guy came to my house the other day, and I hired him to do landscaping, right? I hired him to do the power washing of my house. He heard of me. The guy came to my house. He's like, "Oh my God, you're the Apefather." I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" So, hey, I can't be doing so bad if a random landscaper, a random guy who's coming to my house, power washing my house, heard about me, right? I can't be doing that bad. Lou steals nuts from those squirrels. Exactly. No, it's not that I'm getting mad. It's just that, you know what I hate about people is that challenge me on 2 facts. Are you ready? Not just things I'm doing bad at, things I'm doing good at. See, that's the problem with all of you. You never look at my accomplishments. You only look at things I do bad at. Like, so I'll give you an example, right? You'll say Apefather's down over $200,000, on AMC, right? But you won't say that I made over $250,000 on my house. You won't say I made over $250,000 on gold. You won't say I have $1 million coming in. You won't say you won't say none of that. The only thing you're gonna say, I ain't falling down. You won't say I made back a tremendous amount of money on GameStop. That I bought GameStop in the $16 range. You won't talk about that. So it's just like you got to learn to like do what's called a happy medium. In other words, talk about things that you want to break my balls with, but to also talk about things I'm doing good with, right? But you won't do that. Did you read my comment proving Lou's? Yes, I did read that, yes. And I agree with you. See, Daniel Sam made the point that Lou's channel 100% is using bots. It's statistically impossible that his channel is growing at the rate it's growing, okay? So Daniel Sam 100% proved that Lou is cheating. But listen, is it so? We'll say it's alleged just to protect ourselves legally, but listen to me. Is it so hard to really believe that Lou is a cheater? I mean, this is a guy who went to jail. Can we be honest? He went to jail from stealing $73,000 from innocent senior citizens. This is a guy who had a YouTube channel, correct? That had over 73 million views, that had over 80,000 subscribers, and his channel suddenly got shut down, got vaporized. So it's like, is it really, what's up, David? Is it really that hard to believe that Lou is a cheater? You know what I mean? Come on. You can't live without cheating. We got to focus on good things. What's this? You know, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be doing a lot of songs. I'm not gonna bore you with all of this right now. I'm gonna do a lot of songs on America. I'm gonna do a lot of songs on just dedicated to our great men and women who serve our great country. But I'm not gonna bore you. If you want, you could just watch my videos. I just did the Lee Greenwood version of God Bless the USA. So check that out, man. You know, what I mean, that was it's one of my favorite songs. You know, but what I will do is this. I'm going to tell you what my strategies are. Okay, I got a lot of strategies. And I'm going to tell you what they are. If AMC doesn't do it for me, I'm loading up on GameStop. And so far, my strategy, I hate to tell you all of this, is working. My strategy, I am making, people don't know my business. I'm making back a lot of money from GameStop. I'm doing it, okay? If GameStop at this point even gets to around $70, $80 a share, I'll be well ahead with all my AMC money back and a tremendous profit, okay? And I do believe that GameStop is going to be hitting $80 a share. That's, again, I just want to explain to you, I'm not a financial planner. I do not give financial advice. I'm an entertainer, but that's just how I feel. Who's a Vegas Matt? I'll check him out. Yeah, well, my strategy is working, okay, 24 stock bound, because I'm making back money. So I just feel that GameStop, look, if Robinhood didn't shut off the buy button on January 28th, I think that GameStop would have went into the thousands a share. Okay. And I just think that GameStop, as high as it went, it'll go back to 80. That's just how I feel. Look, I people still remember. They still remember that day. Okay. They still remember that squeeze that GameStop had. It was it wasn't a squeeze that we all wanted. It wasn't like the Moaz, but it was a squeeze. Okay. And people remember that. And just because of those reasons, yeah, and you know, I just believe that GameStop will get back to 80 or 100, possibly even more. What's up, Sancho? Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more roulette videos. I've been doing good with roulette. I'm a big roulette player. See, the thing about the Apefather channel is that it's not limited to one subject. You know, it's not limited to just stocks. You understand? Like, I'll give you an example. The guy who came to my house the other day, he was the landscaper, right? He was power washing my house. He's a fisherman. And he was telling me he catches sharks. The guy catches sharks. So I told him, I said, you know, not for nothing, that will make a great effing video. I said, if I'm on the boat with you and we catch a friggin' shark, he goes, let's do it, you know? So the Apefather channel is not going to be limited to just stocks. Like I want to do everything. I want to do fishing videos. I want to do casino videos. I want to do food videos, acting like a clown, acting like, you know, an idiot, jokes, humor. I told you, Kim, I told you. I said I'm with my family for Memorial Day weekend. I told you this already. I can't come today. I'm sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry. She's a nice girl. But I'll tell you what, listen, I'll give you some strategies. I'll give you some strategies, okay? Start off small. Listen to me. All right, ready? And play 16 red, 18 red, 19 red, 21 red, 23, 25, and 27. They're all red numbers. Now, again, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Start off small. If you're at a table that's a $15, people don't know this. If you're at a $15 minimum table, you can play with dollar chips. If you're at if you're at a $25 table, you have to play with $5 chips. But what I would say is just start off small on those numbers and then gradually keep increasing it. And once it hits, boom, you make money. I do this all the time. I'll start off, like, here's an example. I'll put a $5 chip on each number. 16, 18, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27. Very rarely it hits on the first spin. And then, you know, gradually it'll be $10 a number, gradually be $15 a number, $20 a number, 25 a number, 30 a number. As soon as I hit that bad boy, I walk away with a nice profit, depending on when I hit, of course. And then once you win, you go back to the beginning and repeat the process. Like, in other words, like, once you actually win, go back to, like, you know, the $5. Don't see, what people do is they'll keep betting high. Don't do that. Go back to the beginning. So as soon as you hit, go back to playing $5 a number. You got bish. Dave, it's really not a complicated thing. You know what I mean? I mean, listen. Hey, I'll show you. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on. I'm gonna load up the roulette. Hold on. Give me a moment. I want to see if I can show you guys. Hold on. And girls, guys and ladies. I'm loading it up. All right, it's loading up. As soon as it loads, I'll show you. I mean, there's so many techniques. There's so many techniques, but this I win a lot with this one. I mean, I win pretty much all the time doing this. I've won the last, I would say, several times I went to the casino using this technique too. If I win, I'm going topless on the beach. Nice. All right, so let's see. Here it is. So basically, let's say you're at a $25 table. Can you all see this? So what you want to do is play 16. I put a $5 chip. 18, 21, 19, 23, 25, and 27. So that'll be the first spin, right? So let's see what happens. All right, so I lost on that one. So now remember, I got a $5,000 starting point. We'll repeat the bet. Now I'm gonna load. I'm gonna double up on that. So we're gonna put $10 on every number. I mean, you got to have a little balls here. You know, if you don't have balls, this it's not for you. I didn't win yet. Okay, so now we're gonna go $15 a number. Didn't win yet. Takes time. You gotta have some patience, you know. All you need is just a little patience. Gotta have patience. And you gotta have bowls too. If you don't have bowls, this is not for. See, you remember you could use dollar chips and do this. I'm using fives. You don't have to use fives. If you were at a $15 table, oh, that was close. If you're at a $15 table, you could use dollar chips. All right. So where are we at now? We're at a quarter now. $25 a number. You gotta have bowls. Look. I go all the way up. There was times I went all the way up to about $75 a number. I'm a psycho, you know. I play big. I play with the thousands, baby. I play with the Benjamins. I don't mess around. This is not for people that don't have balls. If you don't have balls, do not do this. We won. Boom. We won. Okay? Now, we started with $5,000. I just made $375. Did you witness that win? Who witnessed that win? Did you see that? All right, so hold on here. I do this at the real casino. You idiot. He's like, this is a video game. I do this at the real casinos. All right, so I just proved to you that with my technique, in a matter of how long was that? 2 minutes? In a matter of 2 minutes, I won $375. Now, I want to repeat to you. You don't have to play with $5 chips because I know some people don't have the same amount of money as moi. Okay. So, if you're scared and you're like, I don't got diamond balls of steel, you understand? You go to what's called a $15 table minimum and you could play with dollar chips. So now what you could do is instead of, doubling up $5 a time, you could go what? You could do what? It's how many numbers? You got 16, 18, 19, 21, 23, 7 numbers. So you could put like $3 on each number, right? You understand? And then after that, you could just increase the bet by $1. So the second bet, you go $4 a number. The third bet, you go $5 a number. Dollar chips. You understand? That's $6 a number, $7 a number, $8 a number, $9 a number, 10 until you hit. And then the idea is you walk away. You make your money. It's not advice. I already told you from the beginning. This is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. I said this a million times. Entertainment purposes only. Do you admit that I'm broke? I don't. How do you feel I'm broke that I have a house that's worth $600,000, jewelry that's over $25,000? I mean, cash on me at all times. I'm going out to get friggin' gigantic steaks here. How am I broke? I mean, does it broke mean that like someone is like homeless and they don't have a house, they have no money? How am I broke? Like people keep saying this to me. Just merely having this chain that you're looking at. Look, you see this? This chain, I'm not broke. I mean, broke to me, the definition of broke means you have no money. I don't consider a person who's a millionaire broke. I'm not broke. Sam, listen to me. Throughout my channel, are you ready? You're going to see the Apefather eventually figure out a way to film at the casinos. You got to, I guess it's different in certain casinos. Maybe Vegas, it's different. They're very strict in Atlantic City. They don't let you film at the table. I hate playing the computer. The computer sucks. I hate the computer. I like the table games. But they don't want you to film. I swear, if you don't believe me, call up the effing Tropicana if you don't believe me, Sam. They don't want you to film. But I'm going to figure out some kind of a way to maybe what I'll do is I'll get like the pit boss or someone, to maybe make a video with me. I'm going to figure out a way to prove to you I'm winning. Sam, I'm winning every time I go to the casino, Sam. No, not even high limits. I tried it. I went to high limits and they said no. You would have to get special permission. Like, here's the thing. If you got, I'm sure that, look, I know that one time Dana White, from the UFC filmed him playing. But you have to understand that those guys were ballers, man. They were playing big money, man. Hundreds and hundreds of, like millions of dollars. I'm sure that if you were at those levels, the casino was going to make an exception. I'm not playing that big, like I got a $10,000 bankroll. I'm not at Dana White's level. Okay, so I'll tell you what, Sam. I'll tell you what. Next time I go to the casino, I'll go to the high limit and I'm going to ask them if I can film, okay? And I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to make a video and I'm going to dedicate it to you. Okay, so if you're right, I will give you credit. I will say Sam the Great was right. And if you're wrong, then I'll just have someone explain to you on the video that you can't do it. Fair enough? Is that fair enough, bro? I promise you, the next time I go to the casino, I will go to the high limit stocks, not stocks, excuse me. See, I got the stocks on my mind. I'll go to the high limit, a roulette table, and I will ask them if I could film. Deal? All right, it's just a lot of heat here, guys. I got to get to my family. I just want to say it was a quick little live. I want to wish you all a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. I hope you have a lot of fun. Stay safe. And just, God bless America. God bless all of the men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice for us to enjoy the freedom that we enjoy today. God bless you. God bless your families. I'm out. And as I said, this live stream is for entertainment purposes only. It is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. Everything I said is for entertainment purposes only. Happy Memorial Day weekend. FIFA victory. God bless.